So as we were saying, we can number these carbons on the deoxyribose. So starting at 3 o'clock on the clock, we have carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5's off the pentagon. Okay, that does give us the ability to describe the 5' end of the molecule, okay, because this is our 5' carbon. Okay, this is the 3' end of the molecule because it's off the 3 carbon. Okay. Now, that connection is also anti-parallel. So DNA doesn't mesh up like this. It actually meshes up like this. Okay, so one side's going to be 5' to 3'. The other side's going to be 5' to 3'. They're anti-parallel. Okay. So we have 4 different bases with uracil replacing thymine in the RNA. And uracil replaces thymine in the RNA because thymines are sticky. Okay? Thymines tend to stick to other thymines. So if thymine is in a single-stranded RNA, it's going to cause that to ball up. Thymines will stick to other thymines. Therefore, Mother Nature replaced that particular base with uracil instead, and everything works out just fine. Okay. So here we can see the connections of the bases. They're connected by hydrogen bonds. We can also see that anti-parallel that we were talking about. Okay, so here we have, notice your 5' and 3' again. Okay, so this would be the 5' end of this molecule. Notice what I refer to as the rooftops of the pentagons are heading downward. Here, okay, this would be the 3' end of this molecule, and the house rooftop of the pentagon is facing upwards. Notice they are anti-parallel. Okay, so this is running from 3' to 5'. This thing is running from 5' to 3'. Okay. All of the bases are connected by hydrogen bonds. The cytosine and guanine are connected by 3 separate hydrogen bonds, and the adenine and thymine are connected by only 2. But notice that's what connects the entire molecule down the middle. So when this thing has to split open in order to transcribe some RNA, or split open in order to reproduce itself, in order to replicate, it can do so really quite easily because the only thing that has to be done is separate those hydrogen bonds. Works out pretty well. Okay. There are 2 types of bases. There are purines and pyrimidines. Okay, the purines, here's a memory hook for that. Purines are like pure rings. Okay, you have 2 rings here. 2 rings indicative of someone joining themselves together, okay, a couple, and you have 2 rings shared that are pure. So the purines have 2 rings. Notice also they are adenine and guanine. So in this case, they're symbols of each other's love and affection, just happen to be silver. The chemical symbol for silver being Ag, and so you have adenine and guanine being the pure rings or purines. Okay. Cytosine, thymine, and uracil are the pyrimidines, and they are only single ring molecules. And we will finish our discussion of the nucleic acids in the next video snippet. Thank you.